Bristol on the streets of the city centre tonight, coming out of Ukraine.
Imagine if you would be, if one day you wake up at 5 a.m., you hear alarm, siren, and you call all the relatives because you hear bombs to check if they're still alive.
There's nothing to say other than I've been horrified when you call your parents and they say, just an hour ago we thought we would die because today Russian plane flew right above our apartment block and we thought that the wings of the plane would brush the top of the apartment block. My 81-year-old grandmother is very tired. They had to very quickly escape down into the basement, and she's so tired of walking 8 floors every time because you cannot use an elevator. My day starts with asking whether they're alive.
I keep in touch every day with my family, and I always tell them that you should go to Poland to go somewhere safe. But you know what they say to me? They say, "No, they're staying. They're staying." And they want to help people, and they want to defend, and they want to stay in my nation, stay where they lived and they were born in. And you can't tell anyone to get out of your own country, not by anyone.
We don't blame the Russian people as themselves. We know it's the Putin regime that's doing all of this, and he needs to be stopped. You want to cry, you want to break down, but you need to be strong for your family that's still there, to hold them up and make them feel better, that everything will be better. And that's what we hope for, and that's what we wait for EU and all the other countries to unite against Russia and to help Ukrainian people.
People had amazing life in Ukraine. They had families, jobs, homes. People don't deserve this, especially poor people who just lived peaceful lives. They didn't want anything. My parents are there, my family is there, my relatives are there. Nobody can leave right now because of family circumstances, because of war.
I can tell you, I am from the east of Ukraine. I speak fluently Ukrainian, I speak fluently Russian, and I don't need to be saved. Putin's lies about saving someone is just an excuse to invade Ukraine, because if Ukraine succeeds as a democracy, Russia will fail.
Well, my dad, my grandparents, my auntie, they spend every night in bunkers. They hear the sirens every single day. And, at first they were very scared, and, fear has turned into anger. And tears have turned into bullets, because you can't just sit there and cry. You have to act, and you have to do something.
Peaceful people don't deserve it. Any kid in the whole world don't deserve to be born in underground or in a worse place. No one deserves this kind of life.
I woke up to a message from my best friend's mum saying, I'm very sorry for your country today, and I understood that it was war immediately after that message. As a nation, I feel like we're very strong, as my mum is a very strong human being, but I can tell she's suffering, but she tries to hide it, and I feel like that's what our people do. We really try to hide our pain.
We want to live in peace, and I want my parents to be able to visit my wedding. I want to see them grow old. I want to see them getting a decent pension. This is a humanitarian crisis.
No one deserves this. Any nation, any country, this pain which Ukrainian people have right now.
So I will be going from this protest with these thoughts that overnight we will hear more positive news in the 3 key demands. First, we demand full economic isolation of Russia. Full, not halfway. Not halfway. Implementation of soft sanctions on Russian oligarchs which sponsor this terrible war. Second, we need full military support of NATO. Planes missile complexes, because Ukrainian army is strong and we pray for it every day. But we need support. We need support because Ukraine currently represents all democracies in the world. We ask NATO this night, overnight, consider creating the Close the Sky. We need NATO to close the sky over Ukraine, at least for the time of peace talks, so that when our delegation talks about peace, our civilians are not bombarded. Ukraine has always and will always be a peaceful nation. And last, third demand, without compromise, Russians need to get out of Ukrainian territory. Russian troops should get out, and Ukraine should maintain full control of its borders, as said in Ukrainian constitution and as said in Budapest Memorandum of *94, which Russia, by the way, signed. And that memorandum says full respect of Ukraine's sovereignty and existing borders. Russian troops get out. And now we sing Ukrainian national anthem.
Запануєм і ми, браття, у своїй сторонці, душу ті